What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show today. We currently have a 5-game lead in the division. We're in the last couple of weeks of the season. This time we've got a 3-game set against Washington. And yeah, top of the third here we're coming in. Luis Garcia at the plate. He's 1 for 1 after hitting a single in the first inning. He's got a runner on second and 2 away. It's an 0-2 count for him here, and the game is still tied with no score. So here's the pitch. He puts one out into right center field. That's a long run. Oh, we make the play to end the top of the third. All the way to the warning track to make that one happen. All right, leading off in the bottom half of the inning, though, we've got Edgar Morales on the mound. He's got a 93-mile-an-hour running fastball, 94-mile-an-hour splitter, nothing else over 86 miles an hour. First pitch to me right down the middle. I watched it just to see what it looks like. So that's strike one. Got the 0-1 count here. We're going to see what the second pitch looks like. Little chopper to the left off of that one. It gets past the shortstop and into left field. So that's a quality single to lead things off here in the third. I'll take it. I will take it. Bottom of the fifth. Washington's up 2-0 now. We've got a runner on second, though, as I'm coming up to the plate. There's 2 outs here. Still got the starter for Washington on the mound. Not a surprise, seeing how he hasn't allowed any runs yet. And taking on the running fastball below the knees there. Got 119 RBIs on the season so far. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a cool number. Second pitch of the at-bat. Swinging on the running fastball above the zone. That was a mistake there. Should be a 2-0 count, but instead it's even at 1-1. Pitch number 51 for Morales here. And I pop up a fastball off the plate away. First baseman trots over for the easy play to end the 5th inning. Not ideal. Bottom half of the 8th now. I'm coming up to the plate for the 3rd time. Washington's up 4-0 at this point, and we still have Edgar Morales on the mound. He's doing a heck of a job up there. And swing and a miss at the running fastball off the plate away. That's not the way to start the at-bat. It's an 0-1 count here. And ripped it right past the pitcher, but the second baseman was able to get over and make the play for the line out. Call that one an L4. John Diaz coming up to the plate now in the top of the 9th with runners on first and second, 2 outs. 2-2 count. Washington leading 6-0 here. I don't think we're going to come back on this one. There's the pitch. Almost right at me here. And that's going to be the last out for the top of the 9th. We're going to head to the bottom, see if we can at least score a run. We ended up scoring 3, so that's a perk. However, we do lose game 1 of the series, so we're going to head into game number 2 here. While this is loading, I'm going to ask you guys, if you haven't done so yet, please like the video, leave a comment, even if it's just to tell me how bad my voiceover is here. And, yeah, bottom of the 1st, they got me in the 3rd position in the batting order this time around. .319 batting average coming into things today. Washington's up 1-0 right now. Pitcher on the mound, Otis Martinez, has a 92-mile-an-hour cutter. Nothing else over 89. And speaking of that cutter, there's one at 90 miles an hour below the knees. That's ball 1. So, 1-0 pitch going to be on the way here. Chopper out towards short. This time it gets into the shortstop's glove and just barely beats me to the bag there. So close to having the single, but not quite good enough. Top of the 2nd, Kevin Stroshine? Is that right? Stroshine? He's got a .262 batting average today on the season. Runner on first and only 1 out for him. Puts one into shallow right field here. That's a piece of cake. Cooked it back to first just to try to get the double play out of it. Didn't work. But we did get the 1 out, so that's a perk. Bottom of the 3rd, I'm back up to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. Washington leading right now, 3-1. Martinez on the mound has only thrown 35 pitches to this point in the game, so he's doing all right. See what we get this time around from him. Oh, cutter just above the knees, giving it a good ride out to center field, but not going to make it to the warning track even. That ends the 3rd inning. Top of the fourth, Washington's extended it to 4-1 lead. Now there's a runner on third and only one out. Jack Sawinski at the plate. He's putting one deep into right field. We're going to go straight to the plate with it. Oh, dead on the money, baby. Gunned him down. No. Dang it. 5-2 the score now in the top of the sixth. Jordan Walker at the plate. Runner on first, only one away for him. 0-1 pitch on the way. Let's see what he sends to right field here. It's a good little fly ball. Piece of cake. Second out done. And the ball's back into the infield. Jack Sawinski at the plate now for Washington in the top of the sixth. Runners on first and second and 2 out. He's 0 for 1 on the day. We'll see what he's going to send out to right field this time around. Nothing too bad there. A little liner towards the alley, but not deep enough to get some outfield grass on it. So that ends that half of the inning. Bottom half, I'm coming up to lead things off. Still got Otis Martinez on the mound. Wonder if I should make him try to throw a few more pitches to me. Not going to happen. First pitch hacking, a little dribbler to third, cross the diamond, and that gets the first out. One pitch, one out. You got to love that when you're on the mound. Not so much when you're the guy in the batter's box. Wilmer Perez coming up here in the top of the seventh. 5-2 still the score. Nobody out, nobody on for him. He's got an 0-1 count in this at-bat. Let's see what he's going to send out to me here. Fly ball out towards the corner. Not quite deep enough, though, as I can get to it to make the first out of the inning. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Washington's catching is flat-footed on this one. All right, Carl Edwards Jr. on the mound for Washington. I've got runners on first and second and nobody out here. Looking at a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer and two-seamer. Curveball floating around 80. Swing and a miss on the four-seamer just below the knees there for me. But not a good pitch to swing at. And now we're down 0-1. Second pitch of the at-bat going to be coming up here. Gives me the off-speed curveball right around the knees towards the outside corner. Fouled that one off with a super early swing. Now I've dug myself an 0-2 hole. Oh boy. Gave me a good one to hit. Grooved it out into left field, but unfortunately that's not going to work to advance the runners at all. So there's the first out in the bottom of the eighth. We ended up scoring one run there. It's top of the ninth. It's a 5-3 ball game with Washington on top. Wilmer Perez at the plate again with the runner on first and 2 out. 0-1 pitch is going to be heading towards the plate here. And he sends one out to deep right. We're going to have to run this one down. But not much of a problem there. We're heading to the bottom half. See if we can catch back up. Not today, good sirs, not today. We lose the second game of the series as well, as Washington is really playing a lot better in this series than what their record indicated. All right, third game here. See if we can salvage a little bit of dignity at home here and avoid the sweep. Alex Verdugo leading things off. Well, first one we see in the top of the first. 2 out, nobody on for him. It's 0-1 pitch on the way, 10th pitch of the inning. For Jaden Hill, he puts a fly ball into right field. Nothing too complicated there. That ends the first half of the inning. All right. Bottom of the first, runner on first and 1 away for me coming up to the plate. I'm only hitting .316 after getting skunked in this series so far. A 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer, nothing else over 82. So there's a four-seamer. Decent swing timing, but fouling it away. It's an 0-1 count now. You got to keep telling me how many double plays I've hit into in this season. Not an impressive number, with it being 20. I've hit into the most double plays of anybody on the teams, so that's not a good thing. Not in my mind. I'm basically doing it once every 8 games, and a check swing didn't work on the changeup below the knees, and there's a strikeout. 4-0 is the score, though, as the bottom of the second rolls around. There's 2 outs and a runner on first for me here. We still got the Washington starter on the mound, but I don't think he's going to make it too much further if this keeps up. Four-seamer there below the knees. That's an easy take for a ball. All right, let's see what we can do to get a base hit here. Oh, four-seamer above the zone. Put it out towards the visitors' bullpen. Not going to happen. It dies before it makes it to the warning track. All right. Top of the third, still 4-0. Cardinals on top. John Diaz at the plate for Washington. Full count for him. Nobody out, nobody on. A little bit of backpedal here. And there's the first out in the top of the third. Horrible throw back in there. I'm so glad I didn't actually try to make that throw. Waylon Davenport at the plate now for Washington. He's also got a full count. They're racking up some pitches in this inning. There's only the one out. Nobody on for him. And this one's going to find the cheap seats, kids. No way I'm going to be able to get that one. Nope. Lands in the Cardinals bullpen. Yeah, pick up your feet, buddy. All right, 4-1 the score after that one. Bottom of the fourth, though, as I'm coming up to the plate with one out and nobody on. The score is now 7-1. I'm 1 for 9 on the series, so I'm really not doing much on the offensive side of the ball. Here's the first pitch to me. Rip that one out in the center field, and it's going to find some grass before it finds the glove, so that's a single. Thankfully getting my second hit of the series. All right, top of the fifth. Still 7-1 ball game. Wilmer Perez at the plate. He struck out in the third inning, but he's got runners on first and second, only one away. 1-2 count in this at bat. So we're going to see if we get another fly ball out here to right field. Yep, infield fly rule in effect. I don't know why they had me try to field that one. It's a little weird, but whatever. Bottom half of the sixth. It's 7-1. Still runner on first and nobody out. New to me pitcher on the mound, I think. Maybe he was on the mound in my last at-bat. I don't know. 94-mile-an-hour heater. Or four-seamer anyway. 91 on the two-seamer. Nothing else quick. Change up just off the plate away, but I swung at it anyway out in front. Fouled it off, though. So that's an 0-1 count after that pitch. It gives me a four-seamer down the middle. I give it a good groove out to right field. It's over the right fielder's head. And we're going for two. You betcha. Runners on second and third now with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth. It looks like we're going to pile it on a little bit here. We sure do. Bottom of the eighth as I'm coming up to the plate again. It's 10-1. Cardinals on top. Nobody on, nobody out. New to me pitcher, Dakota Hudson. 94-mile-an-hour sinker, 90 on the slider, 94 on the four-seamer. He's throwing a little bit of heat. Nothing too terrible, though. Chopper down the third baseline, but that ends up going foul, swinging way out in front of a 12-6 curveball. 0-1 pitch on the way now. And I swing at a sinker off the plate inside, popping it up to the first baseman. And there's the first out of the eighth. Well, we do manage to take one game in the three-game series. So I guess that's a perk. We take 1 of 3 with the Washington Nationals visiting in St. Louis. So that's the end of the series. Also going to be the end of the episode. If you're still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So, yeah, there you go. There you have it. That's the end of the episode. We'll see you in the next one.